Each photo is a window into the past. These people are long gone, but their gazes remain. What was their life like? What were they thinking when this photo was taken? We've restored, colorized, and brought these images to life so you can see history in a new way. The photo shows the simple brown family with their wonderful child. Cécile Sorel was a French actress known for her performances at the Comédie Française. An interesting photograph of a man sitting with a cigar. It is possible that he was a ladies' man. This is what ordinary working-class women looked like in the mid-19th century. At first glance, you wouldn't think so. Do you like the fashion of that time?
My name is John Lincoln Clem. I am one of the youngest soldiers.
Photos of cats were rare at that time, so let's take a look at this. Maud Feely was an American stage and silent film actress who survived into the talkie era. Two little brothers. They probably loved each other very much. Lydia Thompson was the first woman to bring the famous burlesque show to America in 1868, causing a real sensation. A curly, distinguished man from the mid-19th century. I wonder, is it difficult to style hair like that back then?
Hello, I am an ordinary worker of the 19th century. I work with a shovel.
These two ladies are most likely friends, or perhaps even sisters. But the most important thing is that they have a good relationship with each other. This one shows a young boy and girl with a cart full of pumpkins and gourds pulled by a couple of turkeys. This is how courtship was in the 1800s. It's something you probably won't see nowadays. Cléo de Merode was a famous French ballerina and model from the late 19th to early 20th century. She was one of the first women whose image on postcards became popular during the Roaring '20s, making her a true icon of fashion and beauty. This is just a cute, capricious 19th century girl. Maybe she became a model in the future as well?
Hi, I'm Clara Barton, founder of the American Red Cross.
Elliot Roosevelt was the brother of U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt. This is just a couple in love from the 19th century. The lady's hands in gloves look unusual. This vintage photograph features a close-up portrait of two women. My opinion is that the two ladies are mother and daughter. An interesting aspect of this photo is that the image presents contrasting emotions. I wonder, did she play tennis well, or was she a beginner? Basil Gill was known for his remarkable ability to play both tragic and comedic roles, making him a versatile actor of his time. What is this interesting gesture? It's a fun photograph of three young women. Pearl Hart was a notorious American outlaw from the late 19th century. An interesting fact about her is that she became one of the few women to commit a stagecoach robbery. In 1899, she and her accomplice, Joe Boot, held up a stagecoach in Arizona. Although they were eventually caught, her story gained widespread attention, and she became somewhat of a folk hero. This is another representative of the working class from the 1850s to 60s. Cheerful guy. Alice Little, the inspiration for the character of Alice in Lewis Carroll's book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Eleanor Roosevelt became the first wife of a president to actively engage in political life, advocating for women's rights, racial equality, and assistance for the poor. A typical large rural family greets you from the past. This man is sitting in a very mysterious pose. What did he intend to do with that finger?
I am a fireman from the 19th century. I always arrive on time.
Cora Pearl was a famous courtesan during the Second Empire period and the beginning of the French Third Republic. She died in Paris, in France, on the 8th of July, 1886. Belle Starr was a notorious female outlaw, often referred to as the Bandit Queen. She was involved in horse theft and robbery and had connections to the James Younger gang. Here is another worker from the 19th century. He is doing something interesting. This woman looks very elegant with 3 cats. I wonder if she ever had dogs. The cats' names are Caliph, Siam, and Bangkok. John Brown was an American abolitionist who believed in using violent means to overthrow slavery. He is best known for leading the raid on Harper's Ferry in 1859. This is what brides looked like at that time. Not much has changed to this day. This photograph is interesting because the man here is wearing a waterproof hat. And this is a Victorian husband and wife couple who love each other. The wife has interesting patterns on her dress. Frank and Jesse James were infamous American outlaws during the 19th century. Jesse James, in particular, became a legendary figure in American folklore. This blacksmith looks very good, probably due to constant physical activity.
Hello! I am a 19th century Ukrainian girl in my favorite outfit.
The photograph was likely taken in the Crookston Fire Station. It shows a young, ambitious firefighter. What do you think is interesting in the newspaper they are reading? Elizabeth Barrett Browning was a famous Victorian poet, known for her passionate love poems. This sweet girl with a doll seems to be a little upset about something. These photos may fade, but their stories will live on.